life is not going to happen the way you want it to happen. It's just going to happen, and you've got to learn to adapt, which is why we are called the ultimate adaptation machine. You can pivot, you can change, you can adjust, you can move around. Welcome to another episode of the Luke Mind Power Podcast. Guys, it is amazing to be here with you once again. Wherever you are around the world, it's a blessing. Life is very challenging. There's always lots of things going on, and I know that we're all trying our best. And I know that sometimes we're going to get into these slumps where we are not making as much progress as we want to be, or maybe we are really trying, but it seems to us like the universe is really testing us. God is really testing us. Things are not flowing the way that they should be flowing or that you want them to flow. And the truth is that you can also release yourself and give yourself a little bit more peace by changing your expectations. I think sometimes we expect too much, or we expect a specific outcome, and then we don't get it, and then we're disappointed. When the truth is, life is not going to happen the way you want it to happen. It's just going to fucking happen, and you've got to learn to adapt, which is why we are called the ultimate adaptation machine. You can pivot, you can change, you can adjust, you can move around. This is, again, uncomfortable, but it is through these uncomfortable experiences that we go through and we persevere, and that's why inspiration is very important. That's why motivation is very important. That's why being healthy is important. That's why having a good routine is important. That's why moving is very important. You lie around like a fucking lazy slob and shit and fucking not do anything and not move yourself, then, you're not going to feel excited. You're not going to feel good, So that's something that's really, really important to be aware of. But welcome to another episode of the podcast. I'm really excited to spend some time with you today. This is going to be a bit of a shorter podcast. I really want to keep this brief, powerful, positive, to the point, and just to keep you moving forward until the next episode, which is not very far away, of course, because I'm very, very consistent with these podcast episodes. But you're probably like, where do you get your energy from, man? Where do you get your motivation? Well, first of all, need to sleep. But someone once said that sleep requires peace. So is your peace worth fighting for if you're not sleeping well? One of the things that I've learned as well when I've been working with a lot of my private clients and a lot of people that I've worked with even in my group coaching as well, is we have this issue with sleep. A lot of people suffer with this thing that they call insomnia, right? And it's just a, let's say, so-called condition or so-called response. It's a response. Why am I yelling? Why am I making a note of that? Why am I putting that in abbreviated commas? Why am I putting that in capital letters? Response, ladies and gentlemen, to be kurva. No, for real, man. It's fucking the truth. Your body responds to something. Maybe you're dealing with grief. Maybe you are dealing with something very, very high pressure or stressful. It's causing you to overthink. That which disturbs your peace, which disturbs your energy, which disturbs your soul, which is hurting you, which is causing you not to have peace, is going to cause you to lie in bed at night and fucking wonder and wonder and wonder and go from one cloud to the next cloud and another cloud to another cloud. What are the clouds? Fucking thoughts. Thoughts and thinking and thinking. There was a guy on stage one time, he did an inspirational, motivational, whatever he was talking about on stage, and he was like, stop fucking thinking. Just stop. And it's like, man, it ain't that easy. I know. So the question is, are you willing to fight back to gain peace so that you can have a good fucking night's sleep? For fuck's sake. Holera jasna. Have a fucking good night's sleep. How about that? How are you going to achieve that if you don't address the root? We want to live a happier life. We want to be happier. We want to thrive. We want to feel good. Everything starts with you. It all comes back to you. That's why I do what I do. Yeah, I'm not perfect. One of the things that I'm learning, especially in business and just managing my routine and my health and fucking staying optimistic and positive and growing and becoming more successful, is burnout. I've talked about this in previous podcast episodes, but I just want to share this with you because I also have to learn lessons that keep occurring over and over again. And I've learned this lesson. Well, I've become aware of it more so because I'm still learning when to slow down. When is enough enough And Luke needs to take some time off so he can fully recharge instead of fucking going for it, hustling, going hard, and then reaching the point, just can't do it anymore. Boom, I'm knocked out. I want to stop before I get knocked out and have a break. Let myself recharge. Because, when I'm on 1,000 miles an hour. I'm a fucking jumbo jet, man. 777, fucking 747, A380, whatever, man. I'm fucking flying. I'm going hard. I'm fucking going, and then all of a sudden I hit fucking turbulence and I hit fucking the storms and I get electrocuted. Boom. What's wrong with Luke? Why isn't he answering his phone? Why isn't he replying to us? Why isn't he looking? Why isn't he messaging us? Where's the content? It's funny, when I get burnt out, I still do content because I've got a lot of it on TikToks and shit, so I'll still be lying there on the lounge watching a movie or some shit, fucking tired as hell. And I'll still be doing content, I'll still be creating something. I'll still be posting something because that's part of my routine and it's sort of part of my unconscious competence where I just do it because it's just part of who I am. I just so used to putting out content out there and spreading more positivity. And it's pretty simple and easy. And that's why I encourage anyone who wants to start an online business, who wants to live away and be able to travel and work from wherever they want. And if you are contemplating being of service to others, whatever that is, and one of the best ways you can do that is overcome your challenge, overcome your shit, whatever you're dealing with, and help other people do the same. You could sit there and go, well, I don't know what I'm good at. What are you struggling with right now? It's what Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi are fucking pumping out there into the universe constantly since fucking 2018. They started with the Knowledge Broker Blueprint, and then they continue to do it, and they continue evolving with their product and their service of pushing out this message of self-education. It's the new norm, they keep saying. It's like, well, what have you got that someone needs? It's like, well, it's not difficult when you look at your life and you realize, what are my challenges? What are my stresses? What are the things that I'm going through that I haven't overcome yet? And then when I do overcome, that's the goal. Overcome your shit, help other people do the same. And now it's not a simple journey. It's not an easy journey. It's one that you have to persevere through. And if you're going to say, yes, I'm ready to start taking action, I'm ready to build my social media platform, I'm ready to live my dreams, I'm ready to live life on my terms, I'm ready to be responsible for, my income, I'm going to learn, I'm going to be open-minded. Well, man, it's possible, but it's going to take a shitload of consistency. And it's not just social media, guys. I mean, any fucking business, whatever. You might have a warehouse fucking selling paint or bolts and shit. Whatever it is, it fucking takes time. Starting something from the bottom, man, give yourself 10 years. Don't sit here and expect shit to fucking manifest in 2 years and just become fucking super rich and whatever. It fucking takes time. You just have to decide that I'm done with this bullshit, this kind of life that I'm living, and I'm going to fucking work towards something else. Don't think you're too old. It's never too fucking late. That's all bullshit. I hear that all the time. Oh, it's fucking too late. Oh, I'm too old. It's just how way it is. No, it's not. That's just your fucking stupid thinking. And your stupid thinking is going to leave you where you are. You're going to stay the same. And then you're going to keep fucking complaining to your fucking friends and family and shit why nothing's changed, because you still keep doing the same shit. Talking the same, being the same, believing the same. Nothing fucking changes. I have many clients that are over the age of 70 and they have a lot of doubt. They have a lot of fear, but they are determined that even though they may be at the other side of life, that they're able to make their life better. I actually enjoy helping people that are at that stage of life because there's still time, There's still 10, 15, 20, 25, even 30 years to go. That's a long fucking time, people. That's a long time. Stop fucking sitting there going, oh, no, it's not. I've already done some. This is who I am, so I can't fucking change. What a load of shit. That's all your negative fucking thinking, ladies and gentlemen. That's just a fucking conditioned mind. It's fucking a limited mindset. It's a bullshit mindset, and you're going to be stuck for the rest of your life if you don't fucking take action. And if it feels comfortable for you to do that, that's good. Stay there. But just watch, and I'll help you become self-aware. Watch your fucking mouth. Watch your complaining. Your next complaint about why your life is so shit or why you can't overcome your fears and your insecurity and your trauma and your insomnia and your depression and your anxiety and all that shit that's going on, that's been going on for years. The next time you complain, you're going to sit there and you're going to go, Oh, fuck, I'm complaining again. That's what Luke Mindpower was talking about. That's what he said. He said, I'm just going to keep complaining. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm here. Because you're going to listen to this shit, and I'm going to talk, and I'm going to talk, and I'm going to keep talking, and you're going to keep listening, and then eventually you're going to go, shit, man, he was right. I'm just complaining. There's so many of us that complain and complain and complain, and we don't realize that we have the power to change. We have the power to heal. We have the power to grow. We have the power to love the shit out of ourselves so that we overcome any sort of power, any sort of challenge, any sort of insecurity, any sort of limiting belief, any sort of self-doubt. We have the power. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot of pain from the past. But Luke, you don't understand. Fucking I do. Do you know how many fucking years you've had to put up with your shit? Do you know how many years you've had to put up with this self-doubt? Do you know how many years you've had to pull up with this trauma, with the regret that you didn't take action earlier, that you didn't try to heal yourself before, that you weren't as self-aware before, that you wasted so much time in your life? Yes. If it was fucking 10 years old and you're fucking 70, that's 60 years, guys. 50 years, 40 years, whatever it is, that's a long time. Do you know how much fucking trapped trauma, trapped energy you hold within yourself? Every year that you go by that you don't address that shit, that fucking eats you alive. And so over that amount of time, man, I appreciate it. That's fucking hard, mate, because it's not a fucking healthy state. You weren't born with all this fucking trauma. You weren't born with all this depression. You weren't born with all this anxiety. You weren't born with all this fear fucking trapped in your body. You weren't born with all this self-doubt and all these regrets and all this shit. But life happened. Life was different 50 years ago. Life was different 40 years ago. Life was different 30 years ago. Life was different 20 years ago. Fuck, life was different 5 years ago. And maybe we have been in our own way. Maybe we made fucking shit mistakes. Maybe we forgot about ourselves. Maybe we didn't have our own back. Maybe we didn't love ourselves for many, many years. But, thank God I woke up. Thank God many of us are becoming more self-aware, more conscious of how it is that we treat ourselves and what it is that we tolerate in our life. And I'm just here as I continue to remind you on every single episode to help you to wake up to your greatness. But before we wake up to our greatness, we have to heal from the past. We have to release that emotion, release the pain and the fear. We have to learn that it's okay to cry, that it's okay to be ourselves. It's okay to feel fear. It's just another emotion. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be you. It's okay to be seen. But what's not okay, ladies and gentlemen, is for you to continue to surround yourself with people who don't appreciate you, who cannot receive your energy and your love, who do not reciprocate the same connection that you give, the same time that you give, the same love and energy that you give, the same affection, that care that you give. That's what's not okay. What's not okay is you not loving your amazing self. What's not okay is you staying in the same place and in 12 months' time, you continue to make the same mistakes, not learning from how these experiences continue to show up in your life through people, through situations, and you continue to be in your own way. You continue to do the same shit because you don't change the way you think. And when you don't change the way you think, you don't change. And when you don't change, nothing fucking changes. Your reality stays the same. So you just have to know that there's never a right time, ladies and gentlemen. There's never a right time for you to go, I'm just going to wait till the time is right. Yes. Oh shit, he's going to fucking tell me again. And I'm like, yeah, there ain't the right time. When do you make the time? When is the time right? The time is right when you say, you know what? There's never going to be a right time. The time is now because I'm fucking done. Had enough. I'm sick and tired. So you're going to get to that place. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that's why, I've also found, I was talking to Mike Brown actually today about it on Instagram Live. I was like, we're talking about, the Superpower Mastermind, our 20-week group coaching program. And I was like, bro, you know what? I used to come on, I used to want everyone that got on a call with us, I used to want to get them over the line, get them to invest in themselves, make the sale, jump on board and do the program so they can change their life. And now I've gotten to a place where I realize that my program and my coaching and what I do, not everyone's called for it. It's not meant for everyone. And I'm at such a place of peace. Like I'm not here to force anything. It's just I know that the right people, the people that are able to receive my energy and what I'm sharing, and that it resonates so much that they're at a place where it's not a difficult decision to make. And for me, that's so powerful and peaceful, because I'm not sitting here going, come on, you have to do it, you have to do it, you have to do it. Nah. If you don't feel it, it's okay. I'm going to send you so much love. I'm going to give you the free resources that we have. I'm going to point you to the Luke Mind Power podcast. I'm going to tell you to go in the Dream Chasers, because we do some trainings in there that are free. And I'm not here to push anyone. And it feels so peaceful, because I know whatever is meant for me, whoever's meant to come into our coaching programs and work with us and change their life, it's going to happen. I don't need to force it. Not everybody's meant to actually do that and go through that process. The people that are, they say yes. They say, hey, you know what? I'm ready for change. In fact, if you're listening right now, wherever you are, and you want change and you're ready to go through this journey, or maybe you just want to learn a little bit more about if and how we could possibly help you and work together and see if you're the right fit, all you need to do, go on Instagram directly or even Facebook Messenger and send me the word coach, COACH. And I'll get back to you and I'll send you some more information on what that would look like. So if you want to overcome your insomnia, depression, anxiety, come off your antidepressants, you want to transform your life, live your dreams, overcome your fears, you want to make sure the rest of your life is the best of your life, you want to learn to love the shit out of yourself and overcome your pain, limiting beliefs, insecurities, self-doubt, all that shit from the past, maybe baggage that you've been holding on to, you want to overcome that, and you want to surround yourself with an amazing community, and you want to get coached by me every single week, come on. Hey, maybe that's you. Send us a message, write the word coach on Instagram, Facebook, direct message, send the word coach. I'll send you some more information. Maybe this is the day that you actually go, you know what, Luke, I'm done. I'm ready for change. I'm ready for the next level of life. I'm ready to leave this version of me here. I'm going to learn from that, because, you know, one thing I did, guys, let me tell you a story quickly. When I was in Los Angeles, 2019, I got up and spoke. It was a small speaking event. It was called Time Talks. It was created by one of the ambassadors in Speak and Inspire, which I did in 2018. And she said, oh, Luke, would you like to come to Los Angeles and speak at this event if you're coming to the Mind Valley reunion? And I said, when the universe starts, when you start taking action, ladies and gentlemen, when you start saying yes, man, the universe, everything starts going in your favor, in your way. But if you say no, you block yourself from growing. So as soon as I started doing this speaking program, I finished it, and then all of a sudden I got approached by one of the ambassadors. She said, hey, would you like to come and speak at Time Talks in Los Angeles? And I was like, yes. That's where I learned that if you keep saying yes, once you start growing, man, forget about it. Your life is so unpredictable. You don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know what's going to happen. And 6.5 years later, you end up in freaking Poland, which was one of my dreams, and I'm here now. So I'm in Los Angeles, and I remember getting up and speaking. I remember saying, you know, I was talking about how I was in my apartment in Sydney, and I had suicidal ideation. And I was thinking like that. And I was like, and then I explained that I turned that around to understanding that what I was really doing in that moment, I was killing that version of me, where I was snorting cocaine so often, and I was drinking a lot, and I was just living that different life where I was just fucking numbing myself all the time. Then upon reflection, as I grew, I realized that, you know, it wasn't that suicidal ideation wasn't coming because I wanted to kill my version, that version of me. It was just that it was time for me to let go of that version. You know, I look back now as a 39-year-old, and I look back to that 33-year-old version of me, and I'm like, man, I love him. I love that guy. He taught me so much. He went through so much. I'm inspired by his resilience and perseverance to not fucking give up on himself, even though he had so much doubt and fear and insecurities and pain within himself, and he was just fucking trying to survive. So I'm inspired by fucking him. You know, and so I was saying, I killed that version. I was like, nah, bro, you didn't kill him. He's fucking amazing. He's still there. as I'm explaining for you, if this is something that you feel called to do and you really want to work with us and you want to change your life and take your life to the next level and overcome any fears or doubts or insecurities or pain that you've been holding on to, or letting go of something that you've been holding on to that's unhealthy, and you need some confidence to do that, well, it's not that you're killing this version of yourself. This version of yourself has brought you to where you are. You should be proud of that version of you. So as I was saying, guys, this is one of the challenges of our life, and it's not easy, okay? And I know that you hear me, going off and, really giving it to you guys. But again, it's not for everyone. And I've learned that as well. And that's why, I also express myself in a way that is, authentic and being myself. Because some people will be able to receive it. Some people go, oh, this guy's crazy. This is too much. I can't listen to this. This guy swears too much, whatever, And so I've just learned that, as long as I'm being my true authentic self, and this is why I encourage you, even if you're not vibing with what I'm saying, for example, that in order for you to attract the right people into your life, be it clients, be it friends, be it partner, be it family, have the right people in your life, being your true authentic self is where your freedom is. And it allows you to actually have the right people that love you and appreciate you for who you are, and they don't come into your life and go, stop talking like that. You're too loud. Don't wear that. Don't think like that. And all this crap. And this is where I feel free, because I'm able to just be myself. There's always going to be people that disagree. Good. Everyone has an opinion, big deal. But it's up to you to define yourself. It's up to you to have a strong connection with yourself, confidence in who you are, and just own it. And so that's definitely part of my process, in helping me feel peace and live my best life, because I'm not defined or stopping myself or letting the world and society's expectations of me to constrict me, like a snake, constricts its prey. It's like, no, I'm going to kill you and eat you and hold you close and you can't go anywhere. It's like bullshit, man. I'm here to expand. And I'm here to inspire other people to expand into their authenticity. Don't live in a space of fear and doubt where you can't be the best version of yourself because I'm scared of what people are going to think. But first, it really does come in owning and loving yourself, accepting yourself and being your true authentic self, and confidence in that, to then knowing that you don't know what's up ahead. There's so many people up ahead that are going to love you that you haven't met yet, because you just haven't evolved to that level yet. And so this is the beautiful part of this transcendence and ascension of you saying, hey, this version of me, I'm good with that now. I've learned a lot of lessons. I've made a lot of mistakes. I regret a lot. Fair enough. But I'm not willing to keep going and making the same mistakes. Not willing to keep complaining about life. I'm actually willing to take responsibility of my life. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode on the Luke Mind Power podcast. Such a blessing to spend more time with you. I hope you found this really valuable. If you did, please share it with your friends wherever you are watching, on Rumble or YouTube or Amazon or Audible or Spotify, Apple Podcast, wherever you are around the world. Thank you so much for your love. Spread this good energy and this awareness to more people so that we can help the world evolve and grow. And not only that, it's just more people find peace, find themselves, find their purpose, their calling, be themselves, heal from the past, and live their freaking dreams, not their fears. That's what we're here for. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace out.